project today. We're going to be working on this back porch, this old summer kitchen that I've got out here. The floor's sagging way down. You can see there's a pretty good gap between the wall and the floor along here. The floor is maybe a little hard to tell. It's got a pretty good bow to it. It's sagging down. In the middle, I noticed this beam here was loose and hanging down. And then as I look, all that beam is running all the way back to the main beam over there where that other post is at, on the back side of the kitchen building itself, on the main building. And then all of the joists are running the length of this porch and under that other room there. So when this beam dropped, it let all these joists start to sag and pull the floor down with it. So we're gonna work on lifting this beam up, see if we can get it up to where, close to where it needs to be, and see what kind of difference that makes in the floor. And if it brings that floor back up and starts to close any of this gap up, set the camera up over here so we can kind of watch as I lift this up. Starting to lift it now. You see the floor coming up for sure. So the beam itself is pretty close, just a little bit more. And that pretty much closed that right on up for us. There's a little bit of this extra blocking in here that I'll probably need to make an adjustment on because it's starting to kind of hump the floor up, so pull this extra blocking out and fix it. But that lifted a lot of those. All those sagging joists up, and should made a pretty good difference as far as the bow in the middle of the floor through here. And I can see on the video that the floor lifted right back up to that door where it's supposed to be at now. There's a little bit of a gap at that back side. I could go further under there with another jack and lift that up just a little bit more and get some bracing, but definitely made a big difference in that. So I will go back in. You can kind of see on the edge of the floor here that beam is back up from this side. It's back up right against the floor again now. So I might can get just a hair more lift out of it, but it's pretty much all the way back up even with this outer rim joist. So get that secured back in with some heavy lag screws, and I'll probably come back in under here with some blocking and making a couple more piers under this to really sturdy this section of floor back up for us. And of course the chickens are over here keeping an eye on everything.